Suzanne Vasquez. I'm an immigration attorney here in Orlando, Florida. I'm board certified by the Florida Bar, so I'm considered to be an expert in immigration law. I'm here today to talk to you about labor certification, also known as PERM, but not one that you do to your hair. So labor certification is a way in which a U.S. company can sponsor a foreign worker for a green card. It is a process that doesn't really confer status at the very beginning stages, but labor certification comes in very handy when you're here already in another non-immigrant status and you and your family want to remain permanently. So during this process, the employer has to test the labor market to see if there's any U.S. workers who are able, willing, and qualified to fill your job. So it requires that the employer advertise the job with the minimum requirements for that job. And it starts with a prevailing wage determination, which we carefully craft with the employer to make sure that they're not exceeding any of the specific vocational preparation limitations to the way that the Department of Labor has defined your job. Once we have the prevailing wage determination from the Department of Labor, we will begin recruitment. Recruitment generally is two Sunday ads in a local paper, as well as a job posting at the work site and a job order with the state employment agency. The recruitment phase lasts somewhere between 30 and 45 days, and then we prepare the ETA 9089, which would be electronically filed with the Department of Labor. The Department of Labor will review that form, and they may audit. An audit would mean that they ask us to send them proof that the advertisements really took place, and also a recruitment report from the employer stating whether in fact there were prospective employees that applied and how they were disqualified from the job. If somebody applied for the job that was qualified, willing, and able to take the job, then you would never submit the labor certification to the Department of Labor in the first place. So if you're audited, it's to determine how the employer disqualified people if there were applicants and whether it was done lawfully. And that's partly where we come in as lawyers to make sure all of that is done correctly and wouldn't result in a denial of your labor certification. The labor certification process does require the employer to pay. So the employer cannot ask you to reimburse them for their expenses. They cannot ask you to reimburse them for the attorney's fees, and they cannot ask you to reimburse them for the costs of advertising. Once the labor certification is certified and you're going to USCIS for your immigrant petition, then you can contribute to attorney's fees and filing fees, as well as in the final stage, which is either adjustment of status if you're in the United States lawfully, or consular processing at the U.S. consulate or embassy abroad. So with the immigrant petition, you would be submitting the labor certification certified by the Department of Labor, as well as the employer's ability to pay, which generally is their taxes, and your qualifications as the foreign national to make sure that you meet the minimum requirements that were advertised in the position that is the subject of the labor certification. Once that immigrant petition is approved, then you could apply for adjustment of status or consular processing. If the visa is available when you submit the immigrant petition, you might be able to concurrently file your adjustment of status application if you are here in the United States. So if you're interested in labor certification, if you're an employer, you can contact me directly. If you're a foreign national worker, you can reach out to me and I can send you information that you can share with your employer about the process. I would love to be your legal representative and help you navigate the system. I have been practicing immigration law for over 20 years, and I've been doing labor certification during that entire period of time. And while it has changed in the way that we process these cases and the way that they're filed, the success rate hasn't really changed. We've been very successful with labor certifications over the years and would be very happy to help you.